young woman friend of mine who is actually very talented and at 30 fairly successful at what she does, and who's really sick and tired though of working. Like, I'm not going to say her name because she would never say this on the record, but if she could get married and work just when she felt like it, that's exactly what she would opt to do. So I don't agree that work for me is extremely fulfilling and like something I feel like I have to do, but I recognize that not all women feel that way. And so I think it's very dangerous when any one woman defines what will bring fulfillment for another woman. You know, I think that it's really, for women who want to stay home and raise a family, that's a really small and narrow and judgmental way to define women and to define feminism. In terms of hip hop and feminism, the limited characterization of women in hip hop is certainly doesn't talk about women who want to work. It talks about women whose work is aligning themselves powerfully, vicariously with men to get a certain amount of material gain and power. So I think you wanted me to talk a little bit about hip hop and feminism now. I always say that hip hop has made me a better feminist. And people, you know, when I first wrote Chicken Heads, people didn't understand how those two things could even exist in the same phrase, hip hop and feminism. But I think that hip hop brings to light many of the issues that feminists were reluctant to take on, issues of accountability, issues of black female sexuality and eroticism. The need to have an erotic without having it defined in strictly through a male lens and sexist terms. And also accountability for how your image is being portrayed, like accountability as women to women that we don't give each other. So I think that when you do an Oprah and you just kind of dismiss hip hop as sexist and misogynist, all of it, you pass up valuable opportunity to have some of these conversations, because like it or not, the hottest conversations around gender in the black community are taking place around hip hop.
Okay.